Hello, hello, and welcome back to you, and welcome back to me. It's been a little while, huh? Today I wanted to do a simple video where I show you a new palette that I bought. Boudoir Noir. But first I'm gonna put some lotion on my hands because they are so dry. It's winter, and where I am, like much of my country right now, it's very, very cold and very, very dry. So my skin has been suffering. I have lotion on my desk, and I swear I put it on like 3-4 times a day, and it's still not quite enough. You can see, I think my hands look a little bit red. You can see where my dog scratched me too. That's not pretty to look at. Okay, but I have this palette, and I haven't worn a lot of makeup this year, maybe unsurprisingly, but I was looking at what I had, and I wanted more neutral colors for eyeshadows, and I really have 3 palettes in all my makeup. I have this older one that's a lot of really bright, fun colors, so not neutral at all, but a lot of fun stuff. And then I have another one that's, I'm not sure what I would call this collection. I think it was called like Old Hollywood or something, but it's got shimmery stuff, golds and bronzes, and then some neutrals, and I've really used it up. The colors that I like are almost totally used up, so that's no good. And then I have the Urban Decay Naked palette, and I have it in the, I think it was the original color, which was pinks mostly, so lots of pink and kind of brown colors. And I've used it. You can see which colors I favor on that one too. I've used it a lot, but I've always felt that pink wasn't my color. I like it in other people, and for a while there it was super popular. Everyone had pink eyeshadow on, and I think it's still pretty popular, but it never felt like me. Yeah, it just wasn't how I see myself. So I was looking for a neutral palette, and pink is still the most popular color. Every single sort of neutral thing, I was hoping to find browns. I love brown colors, browns and golds. But everything was pink, but I found this one, which is an olive palette. I thought maybe on the back it would say, it's got all the color names, but it's based on olive colors. So let's open this up. So you can see we've got some shimmery stuff, but we've got this green color, and then we do have pinky colors here. This one's more of a purple, I think, but the overall color scheme isn't quite so pink. We've got this nice brown color. This one looks very appealing to me. This one's more purple, and then of course a nice white highlighter color here. So this is my new palette, and I thought I could swatch it. Now, I've never done a swatching, and we'll see how this goes. I think I was just going to use the back of my hand, which is now nice and moisturized. And that's fun. You can see my wall, I think. do this one, which is Deja Vu. Deja Vu. And as expected, as a highlight, it's not super pigmented. It actually matches my skin color pretty well, so it's not much of a highlight in the winter when I'm very, very pale. But that's still useful. Actually, it matches my skin color very nicely. This might have other uses than as eyeshadow. Okay, and now I've got Desire. And that goes on pretty brown. I didn't have to get a whole lot of that to get a nice brown shade. Okay, let's try Silk Sheets. Silk Sheets. A nice purpley color. I find, now I'm by no means an expert in makeup, but I find when I put purple above my eye, I end up looking kind of bruised. But when I put it as sort of a, like an eyeliner beneath the eye, because my eyes are green, purple, having the red color in it, I think really makes my eyes pop. So I do like to use purpley colors as like an under eyeliner instead of using black. I think it's less harsh and it makes the green of my eyes look really nice. But I could be wrong. I'm not an expert. Okay, this sparkly color, look at it on my pinky, is called Goodnight. So it is quite a sparkle. It goes on like a sparkle. There you can see the sheen of it. So it is kind of subtle at certain angles and then voila, sparkly. And so that actually could work as a nice highlighter too. I like that. This one is called Bed. Oh no, I need a new finger. Oh wow. Okay, maybe not because it came on really bright. So this is really just a glitter. But I will say I've had other glitter. Wow. I've had other glitter. It is just glitter eyeshadows, and they did not come up as nicely. I really didn't know how to use it. They were essentially pressed glitter, and it was just kind of like having fine glitter, like for crafts. It really didn't work in terms of putting it on my eyelids, so I wasn't really sure how to use it. This one, as you can see, it's already spread down my arm. I don't know, I'll be using that too much. I'm not living much of a glittery lifestyle right now, but it is kind of fun. Okay, let me get my hands cleaned up, my fingertips, so that I can do the next 4 colors. Now this brand is Colourpop. Colourpop, color with a U, and it's one of my friend's favorites. I think because it's affordable. This was not very expensive, and fun, as you can see. And this was the first time I bought anything from Ulta, actually, so that was fine. I was kind of hoping they'd throw in some extras, but they didn't, and I wonder if I did something wrong at checkout. Okay, now with my clean fingers, you can see the other colors still here. Let's check out Vibin'. Vibin'. Oh, it's sparkly. You can't tell here. It looked pretty matte. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, that is an interesting color. It's, some of the glitter is still spread everywhere, but this, it's kind of purple, kind of brown. It's sparkly. And this is another, I think this would make a great under eyeliner for me, for the way I use makeup. So that's pretty cool. That's a cool shade. Okay, next we got Body Language. Body Language. Which comes out a lot golder than I thought That's pretty. Kind of a bronzy gold color. Oh, I like that a lot. I thought it would be darker, but it's not too dark. So I could imagine using that on my lid. This one looks super orange, right? It's called Sleep In, Sleep In. And I will say we have Goodnight, Silk Sheets, Bedtime Story. I think this palette really understands who I am as a person, and who I am is very sleepy. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. That's such a nice bronze shade. I don't know if it'll look good on my skin, but just in general, it's very pretty. We'll have to see if I like it, with the shade of my skin and my eye color and all that, but I do like it a lot. Okay. My hand's looking pretty funny, and Pinky is gonna do nap. My dirty secret is that I don't take naps. I'm gonna go right on the side here. I don't know, this one's kind of ugly. Maybe because I put it right on the side. Like where you get graphite on your hands as a kid when you're taking notes and you slid your hand all over the paper. That's what it looks like. Okay. Let's see. I could do the underside. Shall I do that? Let's try nap again. I know people do like lipstick here. And that noise in the background, that is the sound of Porthos snoring. He is a very good boy who is putting up with the cold and not being able to go outside. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off my fingers again. Okay, fingers are clean. My hand is not. Still pretty shiny. So we're gonna do my wrist, and we're gonna grab Melt right next to Nap. So that's just a matte color. It's really an orangier shade than my skin, so I'm not sure if it would be much good for anything, to be honest, for me. Because otherwise it would be a nice neutral on some people, but it's a little too orangey where it will just show up on my skin looking really fake, I think. Here's Late Text, which I won't get because I put my phone on silent. And this one went on really weird. It's green. I said I wasn't a makeup expert. I think this whole experiment here really proves that. I don't think this is a good spot to put makeup at all. Let's try right here. So it's a green color. I don't know, it's not as nice as the other ones, to be honest. It's going on really patchy. That could be a reflection of my sad, dry skin. But I don't know. I'm not really into it. Okay, then we've got Hot Toddy, which my grandmother likes to make. I think it's a combination of tea, lemon, and whiskey, which frankly would make it a terrible combination for sleep. Tea has caffeine and alcohol. Oh, I really grabbed like a whole chunk there. Alcohol helps you fall asleep, but it actually makes you sleep worse. So I understand why people think it might be helpful in getting some sleep, but it actually lowers the quality of your sleep, and it keeps you in a lighter phase of sleep. It makes it harder to get into deep sleep. So in general, I do not recommend alcohol if you are having sleeping problems. It makes you easier to wake, among other things. So that's just kind of a dark color. It's not black. I think it is just like a super dark olive color. So I will say the colors I'm most excited about are Vibin. That was just a nice, cool color. Was it Nap? How did Nap go on? Oh, it's pretty. I don't know. Body language. Yeah, body language is so pretty. I think Vibin and body language are my favorite. I'm curious to see how Sleep In looks on my skin because it is such an orangey metallic color and it's really beautiful. Okay, so here's the palette that I bought. And I just want to say it's nice to be back making videos. I do have some planned. I was thinking about doing some really informal ones. Just sort of chatting with you about stuff. But, yeah, just come and say hi. Even when I'm not making videos, you know, I'm still watching ASMR, and I don't always have the spoons to comment on videos, but this community has been really wonderful, and y'all have helped me get countless hours of sleep, and everyone who's ever commented on a video has been so sweet. So I just wanted to say thank you for sticking around, and I don't know, come say hi, tell them what's going on.